It's yet another very difficult day in court for the jury deciding the fate of a confessed killer who kidnapped and strangled a 7-year-old girl. Athena Strand's father testified about his daughter's death, and the jury listened to the audio of the murder itself, audio that was not played on the live stream of the proceedings. Fox 4's Dion England is covering these very disturbing developments today. Dion.
Hi there. The most difficult day of testimony by far, a video recording that began with the judge issuing a stern warning about its graphic nature. Now, that recording capturing what happened to 7-year-old Athena Strand in Tanner Horner's FedEx truck. We will not show any part of that video. However, there is a separate video. It was captured the day after Athena went missing. It is Tanner Horner returning to the same area where he had kidnapped the 7-year-old. He encounters scores of vehicles and dozens of people searching for her. He stops when he can't get through and talks to a woman.
Could you tell them I need to get through? There's like people in their vehicle in the way. Huh? No, like that's the only way out. I have more packages to deliver. That's the only way out, and there's like more packages I need to deliver.
You can pull up and try to ask them to get through, but there's been a kidnapping. So it's all blocked off. So you'll have to just pull up and ask them if they'll let you through, but there's been a 7-year-old taken.
Are you serious?
That's what all this is for.
Are you serious?
So if you pull up and ask the officers right here if they'll let you through, but it's all blocked off.
Now, as we now know, Tanner Horner was pretending to not know what happened when he, in fact, had kidnapped and killed 7-year-old Athena Strand, as he has confessed. Also today, before the video was played, Athena's father, Jacob Strand, testified. He told the jury about his struggles since the murder and how he and his family's lives are forever affected. The jury has taken a break during the watching of that video. It is not done. There is about another half hour to be watched. I was in the courtroom when the majority of the video was being played. The camera is covered up in the truck, but there is audio, and it is very, very difficult to listen to. It's the very latest live here in Fort Worth. Peyton, back to you.
Thank you, Dion, for your continuous coverage during the punishment trial of this really devastating case here. We appreciate you.